What's up, everybody? On YouTube, it's Young Kings making me another video. I know I don't make a lot of videos. I don't be making a lot of videos. Oh, I haven't been making a lot of videos recently. But that's because, man, I've been going through my own trial and tribulation, or I've been going through my own storms. And I just got through watching a couple of videos from this guy on YouTube. I don't know if y'all heard of him. I think it's Savvy guy. Yeah, I just watched a few videos listening to him. And a lot of things that he say I actually agree with. I think one of the videos I watched it was other races of people. He was talking about other races of people not giving a crap about black men. And then the other video I was watching, he was talking about uh it's not weak if you decide to check out, something along those lines. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what, I kind of agree with that. A lot of things that he said is actually pretty true, like really, really true. He made some good points in that video, talking about it's not weak to check out. You know, most people, most people don't know, never experience what you experience. You know, Most people just go about their happy life, oblivious to the true reality of the world that they live in, And people like me, people have a hard time understanding. That they don't understand, how it feels or what it's like to go through, just constant negative experiences in life. So I agreed with a lot of things that YouTuber said in his videos. I'm making a video because I got some opinions I want to share. You know, but first opinion I want to share is, people may disagree with me, people may actually get mad at me, but it's my opinion, and I'm it's the way I feel. But I feel like that as a black person, especially a black man, you get the you get the most negative experiences that life can throw at you. I feel like as a black man, just being born as a black man, you automatically lost in life. I don't know. I just feel that way. Some people may disagree, and that's cool. I feel like if you are a black man and you're not a rapper or a drug dealer or a gangbanger, then you pretty much is gonna just live a life of negative experiences and negativity. You're going to be unwanted by any and everybody. You're going to be looked down upon, judged. People are going to make fun of you. When it comes to dating, you're going to have a really rough time with that. You know, I feel like as a black man, especially a black man that doesn't sell drugs or gang bang or isn't a rapper or shoots or play basketball or sports, I feel like your life is just pretty much just gonna be miserable. You know. You know. And that's just the way I feel about it. Like I said, I'm just sharing up my opinion. People may not agree with it. People may dislike what I'm saying. People may say, hey man, I don't agree with that. And that's cool. If you don't agree with it, leave a comment. Don't leave a comment, But I strongly feel this opinion I strongly feel about, like I strongly feel this way about it, like almost to the point that I might be willing to die for it. I believe that as a black person, one like me, and I know there's a thousand other black men like me who are just normal, everyday black people. I feel like we get the most unmatched hell that life can throw at you. You already rejected by your own race of people as a black man that doesn't, you know, live the culture. You're already rejected by black people, by your own race of people because you're not in the culture. The tattoos, the sagging pants, the Jordans, the drugs or gangbanging. You're already ostracized from your own people. But to make matters worse, other races of people already don't like you anyway, just because you're black. It's not even that you're not doing certain things or fitting in a stereotype or not fitting in a stereotype. To make matters worse, on top of being ostracized and uh, rejected by your own people, you already, as soon as you're born, rejected by other people, other races of people too. And I feel like that's just effed up. That's an effed up situation to be in. You know, your own people don't like you. The whole world don't like you. White people definitely don't like you. You can't go fit in with Mexicans because they don't like you. You can't go Asian, go hang around Asians because they don't like you. I mean, it's just like you stuck in a dilemma. Like you stuck in a dilemma. Like you're always gonna be alone. It's kind of like first thing you should expect by being born as a black man, especially one that doesn't, that doesn't embrace black culture. You're gonna be alone in life, mostly alone. I think that's the first thing you should expect. Like if you're a black man, expect to be alone in life because nobody likes you really. Other races hate you. They may not never have a reason, a clear reason to why they do, but they do, and that's just reality. And no matter how you look at it, it sucks. People can say, focus on yourself, go to the gym, don't worry about them, you don't need them anyway. But, I always tell people, that's good and all, and yeah, go to the gym, work on yourself, get your money up. But the point is that it just, no matter how you look at it, you can say, hey, man, get your life right with God and, get closer to Him and all that. Yeah, that's good and all. But I feel like it's one thing that people missing. It still sucks. It still sucks. Yeah, you can do all of this, but it's just like, it sucks, though. It's like, why? Why do I have to go through this? Why me? It's that why me stage. Now, me, I'm not trying to get people to feel sorry for me or anything like that. And I'm not that, oh, woe was me, feel sorry for me type of person. I'm like, I'm one of them. Tell it like it is. There's enough people out here in the world that feel the same way. Hell, we might be able to build our own community and neglect some of these negative experiences that we're going through in our everyday life. But like I said, if you're a black man and if you ain't got tattoos, you ain't doing dope, you ain't uh rapping, yeah. Number one, you're gonna live a lonely life. Yeah. If crazy thing is, even white people seem like they don't like you if you're not doing it. I've seen. let me start all over. When it comes to white people or any other race, I have seen exceptions where they will accept a black person. But in my experience, the only time I've seen other races accept a black person is if they are in that drug gang banging rap life. You know, so that kind of makes things even a little bit more worse. Other races don't even like black people or black men. But to make matters worse, the ones that will like you or will give you a shot and all that, it seems like they only lean towards more of the gang banging, tattooed up, drug dealing rapper types. The culture types. people like me, who is just an everyday average Joe, they seem to just go ahead and just continue on with the hate and the rejection, and they seem to like they don't even pay no mind to you. And I've always thought that was strange. Throughout my experiences, I've always noticed they paid attention. When I'm out and about in the city or working or I'm around different people. Because the city I live in is real, real, real. It's old school. So most of y'all know what that means. The city I live in is really old school. It's old school. It's a lot of older people here, and it's really segregated here too. So when it comes to racism, it's full 150% here. You can't even really approach most of them without them hollering or screaming or pretending like you hurting them. I've seen it happen too many times. But on another note, the black people here do commit a large number of crimes. I mean, I heard about something the other day where I stay at across the street. Uh, there was some black people trying to steal Cadillac converters, and the security guards came up and tried to stop them, and they turned around and started shooting at them. So yeah, and it's just a lot of back and forth with that. I mean, in one instance, you can say, yeah, the white people here are racist, but in two, you can say, they kind of do have a little bit of reason to kind of be wary because of all the crimes that black people do and all of the things that they do here specifically. I'm not gonna tell you what city I live in because I just, I don't know. It's a small medium sized town in Tennessee, but I'm not really gonna tell you where I live at because I don't know. But uh, it's old school. It's very old school, and it's a unique city in a very bad way. And anyway, moving forward, the other thing, I think this is a really important thing. The other bad thing about being a black man here in 2022 America is the dating. You know, the dating for men like us, it sucks. I mean, it sucks. When it comes to women, it women are already uh, pretty. I mean, women are already. Most people know how women are by this stage in their life. Most people know how women are, but it's I think it's about 20, almost 30 times worse for a black man when it comes to dating. And that's my opinion, and I absolutely feel strongly about that. I feel like as a black man, you have the most horrible negative experiences when it comes to dating. It's like being born a black man, you're entitled to nothing more than negative dating experiences or relationships with the opposite sex. With the opposite sex. Dang. I mean, when it comes to women, unless you Chad or Tyrone or a rapper or a drug dealer, you're not gonna have. And even if you are a Chad or Tyrone or a rapper or drug dealer, as a black man, you still gonna have negative dating experiences, negative, dating experiences. And the sad thing about being a black man is I have been around other races of people, and dating for them, no matter how short they are, no matter how corny or nerd-like or athletic or poor or rich they are, they seem to have just the world's way better dating experiences than a black man does. I've hung out with different races of people throughout my life. I'm 30 now. But throughout my life, I've hung out with other races of people. And like for instance, I used to have a friend. He was white. This man wasn't not special. You know, he was just an average white guy. You know, I mean, he did have that trying to be black thing, but other than that, he was just an average white guy. Didn't really have nothing going for himself. Still stayed with his parents. Where even though he was pushing on 25 and all that, this man had the world's best luck with women, and I'm not talking about just white women, Mexican, and of course black woman and Asian and Cuban. I mean, he can get online, and it don't matter what dating app he got on. He always women always just he always was able to get them, even in person. He got if he approached a woman, black, white, all that, he got friendly responses. They didn't just walk off and ignore him like they would do somebody like me. They didn't come at him with attitudes, And I've seen this happen with some other non-black friends. I've seen it happen with a Mexican friend I had. Positive dating experiences. Even if the woman really wasn't interested, they still showed him respect. They at least took the time out to talk to him. They at least, acknowledged him, Well, I'm not interested. We can be friends and this and that. But when you're black and you try to do the same thing, no, you get straight negative experiences, especially with black women. They they have an attitude with you. Most of them ignore you, especially if you holler at non-blacks. If you try to talk to non-blacks, I've tried that back throughout my years, and I mostly get ignored. I've seen other blacks that were around me or I was around them. If they mostly got ignored, and it kind of just makes you angry. It's like, why? What was even the point of being born just to suffer this miserable life? You know, you're already hated by everybody, including your own people. Then dating is damn near impossible because they don't. You get negative experiences from the opposite sex. You know, it's like you just existing in the world, and all you're doing is just watching everybody else have the life that you want but can't never attain just because you're I don't know you're black. You're a black man. It's already bad enough that black women hate black men. They hate them too. They hate them hell more than white people. I think, in my opinion, it's already bad enough that your own women hate you, unless you're like a rapper or something. But even then, they even rappers have problems with black women and athletes. That's why they stray away from them most of the time. It's all, but that's already bad enough. But hell, other races, a woman don't like you either most of the time. People say that, oh, white women love black men. And I don't know who started that whole rumor about white women love black men. That's not true. That's not true. I don't know who started that rumor. It had to be. I don't know. It had to be some ignorant person, but that's not true at all. Most races don't like black men. Most races don't. Anytime you can walk out here and say hi to 10 girls and all 10 girls, no matter the race, walk by, ignore you, or the ones that you done kind of forced to respond to you, got an attitude, ain't just angry with you. That's not them liking you. That's them hating you. And like I said, I've lived. I'm 30 years old. I've done lived long enough and had enough experiences to know that it's a lot to do with your race. Like I said, I've seen white guys, I've seen Mexicans, I've been out to clubs with them, I've been to social events. They get positive experiences. You know, they go mingle with their own race or other races, or let's keep it topic wise. They'll go out there and mingle with women, and they get positive experiences. They may not get the girl. They may get the girl. They may at least get a number. They may get, by the very least, they may get a chance. Okay, you can take me out to coffee. We can meet up tomorrow. Yeah, by the very least, even if they don't just go right in there and get the girl, they might get a chance. But as a black man, I try to do the same thing. Nope. They ignore you. They walk away. They'd have attitudes. some people fighting outside again, as they usually do. We're in this apartment complex in this city. It don't matter where you go in this city, it's always this, no matter where you're at. Except if you got a lot of money and go to the good places. But of course, as a black man, they gonna try to run you out and run you back to these low income, poor, poverty, drugged out places. But anyway, yeah, as a black, like I said, as a as a black man, to sum it all up, as a black man date, and this is how I feel. Some people may have different experiences, but as a black man, I feel like your dating experiences is just gonna be nothing but straight negativity, no matter what. No matter what, they still out there fighting. No matter what, I feel like I feel strongly about that. It's something I even probably die for. Like I believe that as a black person, aside from being the most hated thing, you remember I said that first thing that the reason why I feel like being black is in this world is the worstest thing that could possibly happen to a human being. The first thing is, you're hated by everybody. You don't fit in nowhere, especially a person like me. If you're a black person and you just normal, you're hated by everybody, even your own race. The second thing is dating. I think that's the most important thing because as men, we all want women. We all want women. But I feel like when it comes to dating as a black man, you you just gonna have nothing but negative experiences. You know, you just gonna have nothing but negative experiences. Uh, I'm gonna have to get off, and I'm gonna make a part two to this.